Welcome to Daddy Bits, your trade idea show, hosted by yours truly, the Trading Daddies. I am your host, the Master Crayon Eater, and my amazing co-host.
What's going on? Teflon John here. Good morning.
Tefleezy Fosheezy is in the heezy. You know what? This week is? This week is a very special week. You know why? Because this week marks the 1-year anniversary of the legend of Teflon John. For those who don't know why we call him Teflon John and Tefleezy Fosheezy is because around this time last year, Okta reported earnings.
Yeah.
Okta reported earnings, and this is a time when we were like just YOLOing everything on earnings calls because we were like, all right, what else can we lose? Not to realize that it was a whole hell of a lot of money, but that's besides the point. John, our very own Teflon John here, decided to go, yes, I'm going to play Okta earnings because I like the chart. And I'm like, all right, cool, go ahead. He buys Okta unwittingly, unbeknownst to him, that he was thinking of shorting the stock, but he magically bought instead of shorting. So misclick. It was a misclick. And after that, it was that think or swim was a misclick, and he was just like sweating bullets. Around this time too, I was like learning that you can actually play, you could trade pre-market and after hours. So he's in there, and he's sweating bullets, and it magically reverses on him. And again, I mean, the legend of Teflon John.
It was a $50,000 fuck up.
It's a $50,000 mistake.
Misclick. D, I just want to make a quick announcement. D, if you're watching this, which you are, I know, you know what I'm talking about. Teflon.
You don't mess with the Teflon yon. The Teflon yon will be forever. That's still one of the best trading stories I've ever heard in my life. And after that, it was a string of never-ending wins that were supposed to be losses. And that's why the name stuck. He is just made out of Teflon. So congratulations, Tefleezy Fosheezy. Happy birthday, if we're going to say that to you, Teflon John. Happy birthday to happy birthday to Teflon John, but not to John Coe. That's different. There's two different people here. How's your weekend so far? You having a good weekend?
It was good. Had a busy weekend. We rode the ferry by the river, so it was good. We took a lot of pictures with the family, and we're gonna be busy again today actually. So what about you?
What you guys got planned today?
Today we're thinking about getting Tyler his first haircut.
Oh, big milestone.
Yeah, so I don't know if he's gonna say, yeah, who knows? We'll see.
Bring a lollipop. Today is fantasy football draft day. I'm actually excited for this one. Long DraftKings for sure. And I'm gonna go play some golf with the boy, and I'm gonna watch I'm gonna find a way to stream the Woodley fight.
Yes, please, because I want to see that.
Yeah, I don't want to give Jake Paul any more money.
$60.
I know, but I want to give Woodley money, but I don't want to give Jake Paul money. If there's a way to like sequester the money that I'm paying, like all to Woodley, I'd be fine with it. But some of that money goes to Jake Paul, and I'm not really comfortable with it.
And I think Jake Paul is he's actually he's a favorite for this one. I think it's minus. I think it's minus 195. Yeah, minus 200 on some books. So keep an eye on that one. It's rigged.
Oh, for sure, it's rigged. It's always rigged.
It's always rigged.
It's always rigged. It's always rigged. But before we get to the show, make sure that you guys hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice preemptive thumbs up if you guys like this content, because if you gave us a thumbs down, John,
your mom's a hoe.
Drop down in the comment section below the stocks you guys want us to cover for Daddy Bits. Also, watch out for a special episode of the Trading Daddies podcast that we recorded last night. That should be dropping today as well, with our good friend, the director of sales, the Filipino Trey Songz himself. Yup, Alvin.
Hey, he was doing some light skin stuff.
He was really doing some light skin stuff on Instagram. I was extra light skin. He was God, dude, that guy's so dope, bro.
He was doing kissy faces and then holding a glass of wine.
That guy's so funny. I love that guy. That guy's so cool, right? We're so happy that he was able to be on last night. A lot of good nuggets. If you guys are into investing into the real estate market, give us a nice view, because it was an amazing episode. I really did enjoy that. Before we get to the actual show, make sure you guys also hit up our friends over at Bust Down Academy, bustdowninvestments.com. If you don't hold some of your portfolio in cash, then you're not going to survive the next crash. Bustdowninvestments.com. Oh, I'll take the Nina on that. And let's get to it after this intro. All right. As always, let's get through some member gains. Member gains for Friday.
Member gains.
There was
actually more. I'm sorry. There was more.
Oh, there was more. For sure, there was more. This is just more the more notable one. We had $18 on Penn, right? Not sure who that person is. That looks like Mr. Burgundy.
I think.
Yeah, Mr. Burgundy 85 on Salesforce. ILH 48 on
ILH is in the class. Shout out to you.
He is. Shout out to you, brother. Matt hitting with a 184.
Still on vacation.
Is he still on vacation? I thought he was back already.
I don't know. Last time I saw, he was in the Bahamas or something.
And he was trading in the Bahamas, and that was real. Like he was doing it.
Long CCL.
Long CCL, he says. I mean, yeah, I like CCL. I like NCLH too, for a long. And let's get to some of these stocks here. Are we all in on defense stocks, John?
Yes. Well, there were more news that came out over the weekend. I don't want to say retaliation. Or last night, fresh. I don't know. I think this is going to drag on. And I mean, LMT is a very solid company. First of all, it pays dividends on top of that. So this one, it's coming off of oversold levels. So it's like perfect timing.
You know what I've been noticing, and this is just me being slightly conspiratorial. Notice that, like, when these stocks are ready to pop or some good news happens to them for the company, I'm not saying that was good news at all. Whatever happened, that was really, it's still, war is not any good. Yeah. But notice that when this kind of news happens, the bounce happens from oversold levels.
Yeah.
And it's always been timed that way. Look at Palantir. Like, we'll talk about Palantir in a bit, but good God, why is this always the case? It seems like the market knows. Perfect. Yeah.
The timing
seems perfect. Like the market knows. Lockheed Martin is one of those defense stocks that you guys want to have in your portfolio, even if you're going to day trade it, especially for these turbulent times, right? Yeah. They just announced more airstrikes overnight over by the Kabul airport to find the person or find the persons responsible for the airport attack this past week that killed servicemen. Shout out to the troops.
So for the folks who don't know about LMT, LMT is an aerospace and defense company. They pretty much specialize on fighter jets, F-15s and such. So yeah.
So the Air Force. So make sure that you guys, keep this in your watch list. There might be some immediate pops tomorrow morning if you guys are scalping this. BA is on watch.
Yeah.
BA is a high beta stock, so it has a lot of movements, and if it moves, it moves. You know what I mean? So make sure that you guys keep that on watch too. But we like LMT a little bit better because it does, John likes it because it pays dividends. I like it because this is coming off of oversold bounces, and the MACD is about to open up. It just opened up and curling up. And the look at all the EMA indicators are all on the curl. And when I say on the curl, look at the EMA 9 curling, EMA 20 curling. EMA 50 is going to lag a little bit because it hasn't the candlestick hasn't touched it yet, but that's about to curl too. So I like it. I like LMT. Even if you're going to go long on this, I'm going to look into hopping in another LMT trade for this week. I know John has some in his portfolio, right?
Yeah, I have some share, so I'm gonna look into adding again next month.
Nice.
Yeah.
The next stock is in celebration of Teflon John's birthday. We're gonna talk about Okta. Okta reports when, John?
Okta reports, I believe this Wednesday, right?
Okta reports. Yep. Looks like Okta is reporting 9/1, which is Wednesday.
Wednesday, yeah.
Dude, we're already in September.
The next 2022 is already here.
Good Lord.
What are you guys
Christmas
doing?
is
If
here.
you're still watching the show and you still don't have a brokerage account, what are you still doing?
Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, dude, in this past year and a half, I have learned so much about myself, and I've learned so many things that it is, to me, it is crazy that if you are looking to find a way to put yourself in a better position, to put your family in a better position, why aren't you like even asking us how to? You don't have to trade with us. You don't have to say, I want to get into the courses. Why don't you just ask? Yeah, just ask us, like, how do you guys get into this? Right. We'll obviously point you in our direction, but if you don't want to take that direction, it's on you. That's not skin off of my back. You know what I mean? But it's a good idea to start looking into it and building up multiple skill sets in order for you to come up with a better version of you in the future. That's the way I see it.
Did you know that, as a couch potato, you can still be a trader, a swing trader?
Dude, the best trades sometimes happen on the couch. I look at a chart from far of a distance and I'm sitting on my couch. I'm just, okay. Just made that trade. You know what I mean? It's not that hard, right? Learning the charts is the most difficult part, and finding your own groove is the most difficult part. But Okta, let's take a look at Okta. This is nice. I'm liking Okta here.
Since earnings is this Wednesday, I'm actually going to play Okta. I mean, it's my anniversary, I guess. So, the things that you want to watch out for is Workday, Salesforce, and Okta. Those three, they tend to run together. So Salesforce had some great earnings, okay, and some great numbers, and they killed it. And for this one right here, Okta, Workday, and Salesforce, they've been consolidating for the past year and a half now, ever since their breakout last year. So just keep that in mind. It might still be in the range of its own levels right now. So, you have earnings coming Wednesday. I mean, no one can really predict what's going to happen in earnings, but when it comes to Okta earnings, they really don't do so well earnings. So I might lean on the puts on this one. It's, who knows, come Tuesday, things might change. But right now, it's stretching out of the bands right now. So
yeah, it is stretching out of the bands right now.
Yeah, it might come back down. So
always remember that if you guys are looking into adding Bollinger Bands to your arsenal of indicators, a stock that pierces outside of the Bollinger Bands has a higher probability of going and retreating back inside the Bollinger Bands, right? As you guys can see right here, although it pierced, and then it got rejected on the third one, right? When are we going to find that out? Nobody knows. But that's a good indicator for you to start taking profit once it pierces a Bollinger Band, especially on the daily time frame. The daily time frame is crucial. If you're looking at an intraday, I wouldn't be too scared. But as far as the dailies go, if it pierces the daily, get out of there. Look at this. Pierces the daily on the downside. What did it do? It bounced. It pierces the daily to the upside. What did it do? It bounced inside. It's highly having Bollinger Bands isn't a foolproof way to trade, but it gives you a little bit more of a probability score, a higher probability score than not.
It gives you a range where
it gives you a solid range. Yeah,
sometimes you see a ceiling, sometimes you see a floor. So
yeah, exactly. Because you see how this opened up to the upside. That is a little bit of a bullish sign. Notice this, that if it pierces and it doesn't open up to the upside, what did it do? It bounced down. It rejected down. You know what I mean? So that's the way I trade the Bollinger Bands. Next stock that we want to cover is our favorite stock of all time, Palantir. Palantir looks nice.
It is. This one, I was comparing it to FSR's chart, or not FSR, Asana.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, how it just moonshot 3 times, 3 folds.
Yeah,
it's a little bit hard for Palantir to moonshot, 3 folds. It's because of the
high float.
The float. Jesus, it's 1 billion shares.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of shares. That's like comparing Neo. Okay,
Yep.
Neo has about a billion as well. That's why it really doesn't move much. So Palantir right here, it's an ascending triangle. Somewhat of a breakout happened Friday. Okay, so I'm still going to keep this on watch because the MACD, obviously it's not pointing down. There might be a continuation on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to ride this all the way up until it breaks the EMA 9 on the downside. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the ascending triangle obviously formed over the past couple of weeks. So this one, you just got to be patient. Yeah, you just got to be patient.
You really got to be patient for this one. The next level that I'm really looking at is this 2611 level.
Yeah.
It tried to it got rejected 3 times. But other than that, there's nothing else to the top side that will prevent this from getting back to like around 2747, which is the last level of resistance.
Yeah. Yep.
So if we ever get to that 27, that back to those 2743 marks, we are IC 30s in the near future, right? And I think because of what's happening in Palantir it's a defense stock. Let's just call it for what it is. It is what it is. It's a high float defense stock that deals with AI, and it deals with a whole bunch of data sets that only they have level 5 clearance.
Hey, they caught Bin Laden.
Yeah, they caught Bin Laden. They're the only company in the world that has level 5 U.S. government clearance. There was some FUD a couple of days ago when they said that
when they shut that shit down real quick.
Yeah, dude. Like there was a data breach, I guess, in the FBI, but there was security protocols that were also broken.
No, right? The spokesperson pretty much just said it was a user error.
It was a user error. Like, no, that's not our data. That's you, stupid. Like, you did that. You did that. So I really do like Palantir. Again, what's not to love about this stock and this company?
It's a nice setup. Yeah,
it's a nice setup. It's a very solid setup if you guys are looking for a nice swing. And the MACD on this still looks fairly solid too. Look at that. Yeah. It's opening back up. The triangle is alive, so definitely keep this on watch. I'm currently in it to win it for the long haul. So that's us and Palantir. Any other anything that you want to add?
No, we're good on this one.
Nice, and that is pretty much it for Daddy Bits. Make sure that you guys follow our channel. Follow us on all social media. Follow me at Trading Poppy. Follow John at John C Trades. Trading Daddies for the both of us. TradingDaddies.com for all your news, your merch. And hit the subscribe button, hit that post notification bell, give us a nice thumbs up. If you guys gave us a thumbs down, John, please explain.
Your mom's out.
Your mom is a beaver consultant.
Night plumber.
A shadow walker.
Married, but still sneaking out at night.
Yeah. Like this. Sneaky, sir. Sneaky. And with that being said, let's get trading. And remember, guys, that the charts do not lie.
Yeah.